We have 20,000 members out there that are kind of watching you.
I think that's marvelous.
What do you want to tell them?
I just want to tell them what a beautiful group we have here. We've got people coming from the fire department, people coming from the Teamster Union. We have people coming here from the electrical union this morning, recognizing that unions are united throughout the country. And I feel honored that we have all this support. And I love that our nurses have all stuck together to try to move ahead with this. I think it's a great experience for me. Although this isn't my first one. I struck 30 years ago. I was on my maternity leave and I had to push my stroller across the picket line. And he was born 7/27, which is the end of July, and we struck at the beginning of September, so it was only a few weeks into my maternity leave. But I see the value of the union. I feel that they're going to break the unions if we don't start working together. And I really appreciate the support we got today here.
Why did you go on strike?
I feel it was for safe patient care, and I feel that we, over Memorial Day weekend, we were 30 nurses short, and nurses are working long hours. I feel that the younger nurses in particularly, they feel that they need that time off for their children when they're sick, and they feel if we go to PTO that they're going to be cutting into their vacation time. And I feel like those were the two big reasons why we ended up in our situation the way it is.
It's a tough question, Mary. Is it safe inside?
I feel that we give good patient care, but at our own expense. I feel that nobody's going to ever leave someone unsafe when you're a nurse. That's your responsibility as a nurse. But I feel in our department in particularly, we have a nice way of getting people out to have their breaks. But I know on 3 Center, which is our medical unit, and I know on OB, they never hardly leave the unit to get any breaks. And that's what they're saying. They're working nurses longer, and they're not really getting true breaks. And they feel like they're working really fast and furious, and they're just afraid of being unsafe. And so I feel like the nurses make up for that as much as they can, but can they continue to do that? I'm not sure.
Best patient care. I mean, we've all been a patient, or we've known someone who's been a patient before, and we're fighting to get fairness and to be able to take care of our patients to the best of our ability and not come to work sick and tired and worn out because we've been doubling and coming back for more shifts when we're so short-staffed. We want the fair contract. We want to be able to come to work and do things at, like I said, the best of our ability. So that's what we're fighting here for our patients and for our families and for the community.
What's this feel like to be on the line, to go out on strike?
It's an empowering feeling, honestly, because I've been here with my coworkers for the last 3 days. I've been here all 3 days. I've brought my kids. It's very empowering to see how many people are standing behind us, the honks, the hoots, the hollers. I mean, the community support has been outstanding. People have been dropping things off for us, telling us and patting us on the back and telling stories. It's really empowering to know the strength we have in this community. It's an amazing community. I'm new to the community within the last year, and it is amazing, and I hope to spend the next 30 plus years here.
This is a tough question, Amy.
Okay.
Is it safe inside?
At times, no. I'm a new nurse. On my unit alone, we have the majority of the nursing staff is new. We've had a turnover in the last year since I've been there. So at times, no. But we fight for the best for our patients to give the best care. So there are times, no. It is not safe. We are tired. We are working short-staffed a lot. I mean, we are calling out for help constantly. So most of the time it is safe, but at times it's not.
What do you want to tell management? If you could look at management right in the eye and tell them, what would you want to say?
Please give us a fair contract, listen to our needs, listen to what patients are telling them, listen to what we're telling them. We work the front line, we know what we need, and when we say we're short, we're short. We need the help. We know what we need for our patients and what we need for each other. So
what do you think prevents them from understanding?
I would have to say that maybe it's been a while since they worked on the floor. They don't see it, they don't feel it. It's hard to know unless you're doing it, and I guess that's the only thing I can think of, because it is tough not knowing what you're, we feel it every day as a staff nurse. We see it, we see how it is to be short-staffed and to be scared because you're not sure if everyone's getting the best care because you are without staff and needing more. So I think it's because it's been a while they've been on the floor, so they don't understand the shortness and not and being stretched too thin, and knowing that the patient down the hall might be needing something, but you're struggling with another patient. So